Faye Farah. Faye is a private investigator for Rat Dog Dick Detective Agency in San Francisco. So she explores reported scams, and she goes after the con artists. She also has written a book called Rip Off, which will be in the bookstores soon. How common are these scams that we've heard today, the identity and the Love Boat trio here?
They're very, very common, unfortunately. In fact, the fastest growing now is identity theft. But the interesting thing is that you see the whole gambit of scams here. You have the con artist who gets a charge out of creating a personal relationship. That's why they call them a con artist. It's after a confidence scheme. And they get in their face, like with the two ladies, and they really develop an intimate relationship. And you go all the way to the other end of the spectrum, like with Joe, where he doesn't even, it's totally anonymous, doesn't have any contact with the victim, picks names and numbers out of the air and creates a scam.
Is there a red flag or a buzzword that people should pay attention to when a telemarketer or someone tries to sell them something?
Well, first of all, when telemarketers call you on the telephone, you should never give any information out over the phone when somebody contacts you, number one.
By the way, yesterday I had that happen. I had somebody ask me over the phone with a credit card thing, what do you earn, where do you work, what is your profession? And I gave them 3 lies. Let them figure it out.
Another thing that is really common that is just sort of across the board on mailings is it is so, if you talk to people in advertising and marketing, they say a 1% return on your investment is very good on that, on a direct mail marketing. And so when you get these pieces in the mail that are one single thing where you can, it's a prize giveaway for $29.95 for a car, it economically doesn't make sense for them to send out and have a legitimate thing for only one item. If it's a catalog, it's a whole different thing. But for one item, virtually all of those are scams.
Okay. A few days ago, we wanted to see how easy it would be to scam some of the most skeptical people in the world, New Yorkers. So our producer set up a table on 57th Street near the area where the studio audience lines up for the show. Above the table was a sign posted that advertised a raffle, front row tickets to Celine Dion's concert. I picked her because she is my son's favorite. Nowhere on the sign did it say who the raffle was sponsored by. The flyers were passed out that advertised raffle tickets. They cost $5 each. The actual raffle tickets asked for the holder's full name, telephone number, social security, date of birth, everything the bank had asked me for, I asked New Yorkers for. Watch what happened.
Take Celine Dion tickets and go backstage and meet her, and you'll also be on TV. Go right over here.
I'll take 2.
You just need to fill them out, fill the tab.
Right over here, go backstage and meet Celine Dion.
I only have a couple more left, guys. Here. I have 2 tickets left, guys. 2 tickets. All right, we got a lot.
That was Melissa who produced this show, and Melissa tells me it was almost too easy. Watch what happened when we told them they'd been scammed.
We were doing a little experiment here. I have some bad news. There's no concert tickets. We scammed you guys because I have your money back, but you guys gave us some pretty interesting information. Your first and last name, your home phone number, your social security number, and your date of birth. I just want to thank you very much for being part of this little experiment, and maybe it's a little bit of a lesson the next time you see random people standing outside with a booth asking for money.
We made $125 in 10 minutes and got a lot of valuable personal information, and unfortunately the company I work for has made me repay it. We'll be right back.
Do you know someone whose teen is running their life and it needs to stop?
If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us about it.
Today on Channel 7 News at 11:30.
Here's the country store where someone bought the only winning ticket for America's biggest lottery jackpot ever. No doubt the most exciting news ever in Pell Lake, Wisconsin. But we're still waiting for the winner to claim the $100 million. A full report at 11:30. Also, another shooting at a high school, this time in Oregon, with several people wounded. We'll have complete details on that for you at 11:30.
My father built his medical practice right here in Culver City. Then machines didn't answer phones, and doctors and patients made medical decisions. It's an insult when women need permission to see their own gynecologist, and it's outrageous when people with chronic conditions need permission to see a specialist. As the mother of 2 school-age kids, I want them treated by doctors who know them. As governor, I'll fight for a patient's right to choose their doctor. HMOs must start putting people ahead of insurance company profits.
Examine your opportunities with an exciting new career in the medical profession. Silicon Valley College will give you the training you need to work in the medical field as a medical technician or administrative medical assistant.
The college helped me put my life into perspective and get me ready for the career that I have chosen.
I feel I have a competitive edge.
It prepares you right away for the real world.
Job placement and financial assistance are available, so examine your opportunities at Silicon Valley College. Call 1-800-750-5627 now. Campuses in Fremont and Walnut Creek.
Time seems to be the big conflict for us.
My husband does not know what it's like to be a stay-at-home mom.
It makes me very angry when my husband walks away.
I don't like to argue.
We all have conflicts and we all have problems.
When communication is gone, everything is gone.
It is so easy to get this tape. All you have to do is dial 1-800-LIVING-4.
Tape was really useful.
It was very practical and it was spiritual.
Call 1-800-LIVING-4.
It helped me, and it can help you as well.
It's more than just sibling rivalry.
I hate her. I can't stand her. You don't know what I've been through.
Is there any hope? Sisters at War. Next, Sally.
Unfortunately, we have been told by Faye that 60% of the people who are scammed are senior citizens. This makes me extremely sad. Buyer beware. See you next time. Join us on our website, Sally on SallyJR.com.